Listen closely, because right now, in this very moment, something in your life is shifting. You may not see it, you may not fully understand it, but deep inside you can feel it, like a quiet tremor in your spirit. Most people ignore this feeling, but the ones who pay attention, they walk straight into the greatest transformation of their lives. There comes a point when life stops whispering and starts speaking in a voice you can't ignore. Maybe you've been feeling restless for no reason. Maybe you've been losing interest in people, habits, or places that once felt comfortable. Or maybe you feel like you're being pushed to level up, pushed to change, pushed to become someone you've never been before. And you don't know why. You just know something inside you refuses to accept the old version of you anymore. That feeling is not random. That feeling is your calling. It's the universe, God, destiny, whatever you believe in, telling you get ready. Something powerful is about to happen. When you're entering a transformation phase, your life rarely becomes quieter. It becomes louder, challenges increase, emotions get heavier. People misunderstand you, plans fall apart, and you start questioning everything. But understand this, transformation never begins in comfort. It begins in disruption. It begins in pressure. Diamonds aren't formed in soft places, they're formed in heat. Gold isn't purified in cold water, it's purified in fire. And the most powerful version of you, that version is born in moments when you feel like your life is breaking. But in reality, it's breaking open. Right before everything shifts, life tests you. Not because it wants to destroy you, but because it wants to prepare you. You cannot step into a higher level with the same mindset, the same circle, the same fears, or the same excuses. So life begins removing things that cannot go with you. Old habits gone, fake friends exposed, comfort zones shattered. And if you're feeling this right now, if you feel like you're outgrowing your old environment, congratulations, you are not losing your life. You are shedding your past. Most people run from transformation because it feels like loss. But think about a snake shedding its skin. It looks painful, it looks raw, it looks vulnerable. But if it refuses to let go, it dies. Growth is the same. You cannot step into your next chapter while holding on to the one that's already over. And deep down, you know this. You know the person you used to be cannot take you where you are meant to go. You know staying the same is no longer an option. And that realization, that moment when you say, I cannot live like this anymore, that is the birth of transformation. So if life feels heavy right now, if things are shifting, breaking, falling apart, don't panic. Pay attention. You're not being punished, you're being prepared. You're stepping into something bigger than anything you've experienced before. Stay awake, stay aware. Your transformation has already begun. Stop for a moment, don't scroll past this, because what you're about to hear might explain the chaos, the confusion, and the strange clarity that's been showing up in your life lately. If you've been feeling like life is pushing you harder than ever, if you feel disconnected from your old self but not fully connected to your new one, that's not an accident. That's a sign. And if you understand this sign, it can change the entire direction of your life. So listen carefully, because every second from here matters. Here's the truth most people never realize. Before transformation becomes visible, it becomes uncomfortable. It starts quietly, almost invisibly. You wake up one morning and the things that used to excite you just don't feel the same. The people you used to tolerate suddenly drain your spirit. The habits you relied on begin to feel heavy, outdated, unnecessary, and you can't explain why. You just know something inside you is shifting, pulling you, guiding you toward a version of yourself you've never met. This is the first sign that you're entering a powerful transformation phase. Your inner world starts changing before your outer world catches up. And this shift doesn't show up gently. It shows up like pressure, like friction, like a storm inside your chest. You feel like you're outgrowing your surroundings, but you're not sure where you're supposed to go next. You feel ready for more, but you're not fully equipped yet. You feel stronger, but also more vulnerable. This in-between stage, the space where the old you is dying, but the new you isn't fully born. This is the most critical part of transformation. Most people quit here. Most people run back to comfort here. But if you stay, if you hold your ground, something extraordinary starts unfolding. When life begins preparing you for transformation, it removes everything that can't follow you forward. Bad habits start breaking down, old friendships fade, distractions lose their power, even your ego gets challenged. And if you're feeling isolated right now, like nobody understands what you're going through, that's because transformation is a personal path. It's not meant to be crowded, it's meant to be focused. You are being separated not to punish you, but to strengthen you. You're being redirected toward a higher version of yourself that requires clarity, discipline, and self-awareness. Then comes the emotional shift. One minute you feel confident, the next you feel unsure. One moment you feel unstoppable, the next you feel tired. That emotional turbulence is the universe, or God, or destiny, testing how badly you want the next level. Transformation doesn't ask for convenience, it demands commitment. It asks you if you're willing to let go of the life you've known for the life you've been praying for. It asks if you trust the process, even when you can't see the path. And this is where your breakthrough begins, when you stop resisting, when you stop holding on to what's gone, when you stop shrinking yourself to fit old spaces. Because once you release the old version of you, the new version rushes in with purpose. This is the moment your transformation accelerates. This is the moment everything starts making sense. And if you're feeling this right now, this pull, this pressure, this emotional shift, understand, you're not breaking, you're becoming. Wait, don't scroll, not yet, because this moment right here, these next few seconds, might be the exact clarity you've been searching for. If you've been feeling like life is shifting under your feet, if opportunities are appearing and disappearing faster than you can understand, if you feel something rising inside you that you can't explain, stop, breathe, listen. This is the final and most powerful sign that you're stepping into a transformation phase that will redefine who you are and what your future looks like. Here's what most people never notice. Right before your life elevates, you start seeing patterns, synchronicities, signs. Doors that were once locked start opening a little. People show up unexpectedly, some to help you, some to test you. Your intuition becomes loud, sharper than it's ever been. You feel pulled towards certain decisions, certain paths, certain changes, and you don't know why, you just know you can't ignore it anymore. This is your alignment phase, where everything inside you starts matching everything you've been asking for. It feels confusing at first, because your mind is trying to understand something your spirit already knows. But if you pay attention, you'll realize this isn't random. You're being guided, and when this alignment begins, your energy becomes different. Your focus becomes stronger. You stop chasing people. You stop begging for validation. You stop settling for anything that doesn't feel like growth. You begin to see your time differently, your value differently, yourself differently. You stop allowing old wounds to control your decisions. You stop apologizing for wanting more. You stop shrinking just to keep others comfortable. And without even realizing it, you start stepping into the person you were always meant to be. This is the final sign of transformation. You begin to move like someone who knows where they're going, even if the path isn't fully visible yet. But here's the part nobody talks about, the resistance you'll face. Not from the world, but from yourself. Your old identity will try to hold on. Your fears will whisper, what if you fail? Your doubts will tell you, play it safe. Your past will try to convince you that you haven't changed at all. And this inner resistance is not a sign to stop, it's a sign you're close. Every breakthrough comes with one final test. Are you willing to let go of who you were to become who you were meant to be? Most people back down here. They return to comfort, routine, and familiarity, but not you. If you've made it this far, if you're feeling this shift inside you, you are built for more than survival. You are built for transformation. And when you finally trust the process, when you take the step, even with shaking hands, something incredible happens. Life meets you halfway, momentum builds. You start attracting the right people, the right opportunities, the right energy. Your purpose becomes clearer. Your confidence becomes louder. You stop living by default and start living by intention. For the first time, your future doesn't scare you, it calls you, and you are ready to answer. Now listen carefully, because this matters. Your transformation is not coming. It is here, right now, and the only thing left is your decision. Step forward or stay the same. But understand, the version of you you've been praying to become, is already waiting on the other side of your fear. And before this video ends, here's your call to action. If this message spoke to your soul, like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss the next powerful motivational message. Your transformation journey has already started. Don't walk it alone. Let's rise together.